Hey friends! So I am going to share with you guys today my natural makeup routine that I use in the morning or whenever I get ready, and let you guys know what products I've found that I really like, and some that I actually use just because I bought them, but I'm not a big fan of them. So I wanted to share with you guys this little video. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here a little bit. I always start off by putting my face serum mix, which is, I did a whole video on my face serum. So if you're interested, I'll put the link up here or in the description. And I always start by applying this all over my face. Now it absorbs very quickly, and my neck and down here. It absorbs very quickly, so I don't really have to worry so much about my face waiting for that to come in. So I really like that. The other thing I do is I use the Young Living Wolfberry Eye Cream. This stuff is the bomb. And you don't need too much, which is great. And I just dab that under my eyes and around my eyes. So just really get a nice base of moisture around those areas because I am 40 years old and those wrinkles are setting in. So we do not want them. I will also sometimes place it over my lip because I've had these wrinkles on my lips forever and I feel like I look like a smoker even though I've never smoked a day in my life. So it is what it is. So after that, the eye cream can be a little bit heavy, so unless I feel like I really need it, I usually only do it at night. But this morning I feel like I'm a little bit more dry this time of year, and so I'm going to put a little on right now too. And then I start with my foundation. Now I like a powder foundation, and this is the Alima Pure foundation. This is the Neutral 3 Satin Matte Foundation. Let me tell you, I love the coverage. I love the way it feels, but I'm not a big fan of and I know, and it's kind of hard because trying to find a natural foundation is really hard. Most of them are mineral based. And I know when I was reading about this, they said that they don't put in, and I'm sorry guys, I don't remember the name of it. There was a specific ingredient that's in most mineral bases or foundations that causes irritation. And they said that they don't put that in there. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to try that because I do find that my skin gets very irritated from a lot of the mineral foundations. So I thought, okay, this will be a good option. And so that's what I did was I, picked it up. I did the sample, I used it, I did the color swatch sample kit and found the color match. And then as I started using it every single day, I noticed that I was starting to break out. So I will be switching to a different one. I'm going to try a different one, but I want to use it up. And because I don't wear makeup every day, it's not such a big deal. It's more or less when, like I said, I'm wearing it every single day if we're out traveling and I would need to wear it or want to wear it every single day. That's when I notice it. However, for just the occasions that I wear it at home, it's not that big of a deal. And I usually only put a little bit around my eyes just to help with any marks, any dark circles. And then, any other places. Now, because this is like a foundation, powder foundation, it's not going to be a heavy foundation coverage. But I do find that when you get the sample, you actually get this little brush, which is great for applying it. I also have like just a regular makeup brush, and I will actually put a dab more on there. And if I have like specific little spots or breakouts or any little areas that I might need it, I will just go ahead and apply it to those areas versus a whole face of foundation. I'm not a big makeup person. I don't like heavy foundation. Although when I do put this on, I don't feel like I have makeup on, but I always just like to let my skin breathe as much as it can. And so I will go in there and do that. I do find if you put too much on around your eyes and you don't put good moisturizers on first, it will settle into the creases, and so you really want to be careful about that. But otherwise, it seems to be good. And so just kind of by brushing a little bit of it off afterwards, it works for me. I am by far not a good expert person in putting on makeup. This is just what I find works for me and what I feel like I can do in a quick, get ready. So I do love, from the Alima Pure, I love their brow brush now, or their brow pencil. This is the medium shade, so it works great for me. I personally, like I said, I love a brow pencil. I actually need to sharpen this. And I have found that this is a great option for me. I don't like, I don't like to spend a lot of time on my makeup. And I found with the powders, a lot of times I would end up spending so much time trying to get it. And I'm sure the more I did it, I would have gotten, better and been able to do it quicker. But for me, quick is always good. And during the summer, a lot of times, I actually will dye my eyebrows because they are so light naturally that when I'm in the water and swimming a lot, they get really blonde, and it just drives me crazy because, you know, this isn't waterproof. And I like to have some eyebrows, so I will actually use hair color and dye them, which is not recommended. And then I love the Alima Pure, their eyeliner. So you got to kind of find what you like. And I have found with natural makeup, it really is a matter of trial and error and picking from all different brands. And that was kind of hard because at the beginning, you're just like, most companies offer a certain discount. You know, if you get free shipping if you spend $50 or whatever it may be. And so it's hard because if you only want 1 or 2 items from that company, it's hard because then you're ordering from everywhere. So I know that's hard, and I know that was something I ran into a lot when I first started looking and switching over to natural makeup. So I do try to kind of find brands that I like a lot of. As much as I like my eyebrow pencil and my eyeliner from Alima Pure, right now those are the only products I'm using from them that I really want to reorder. So I will probably look for another brand of those items in another brand that I like other items, you know what I mean? So I can kind of combine it together. I might not find it and I might end up coming back, but definitely is easier if you can buy a couple things, you know, from the same company. And again, I don't wear a lot of makeup, so once in a while I'll do my lower lids a little bit, but generally I don't even do anything on my lower lids. I just put a little bit on and then smudge it a little. It normally takes me about 5 minutes to do my whole makeup. Obviously it's a little slower because I'm stopping and talking, but nothing big. So now we're moving to our Red Apple lipstick. Red Apple lipstick is an amazing company, and I have to say with their products, I haven't found anything I don't like. However, they don't carry foundation. They do have eyeliner. They don't have a brow pencil. They just introduced blush, so I'm super excited about that. But they don't have the eyeliner. When I would go to get it was out of stock a lot, so I have never been able to get it. This is a palette of a bunch of different colors. I can't remember. This is the buttercream. I love the buttercream, golden ticket, and twinkle taupe are the ones I use the most. Buttercream is just a light colored, the lightest one. It does have a shimmer to it, and so I like to just put it up. Whoops, went a little too high into my eyebrow. Oh, I like to put it up here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and to the mirror and still let you guys see, and this is not good lighting, so sorry. Little dab in the corner for some highlighting, and then like I said, I have that eyeline. I use the circle brushes for everything because, like I said, I am not a makeup person, and these just seem to get it where I need to be. And then I'll use the golden ticket, which is this one right here, and I will go in my crease with the golden ticket. I find that the Red Apple eyeshadow lasts all day long. It performs amazing, and I love that. If I'm wanting to go with something a little bit darker, I do use a smaller brush for that, and I'll put the twinkle taupe just in the corner a little bit and then blend that in just to give a little darker in that corner there. Yeah. And then this is probably a big no-no, but I just kind of blend all that in that area together, and that's pretty much it. So that's my like eyeshadow, you know, and everything. I do like to do a bronzer, and I loved the 100% Pure bronzer, but if you've seen some of my videos before, you know that I've moved away from 100% Pure because of the, some of the products they've been using lately have not been as good as what they used to use, and so that kind of made me a little discouraged, and I'm looking for a new bronzer, and I loved their blush, I loved their foundation, I already ran out of it, and I just won't reorder from them now that they've done that unless they switch back. So that's it. I just put a little bronzer around the edges, just kind of highlight cheekbones, and that's all. I'm sure if you're a makeup person, you're just like, she does it so wrong. I'm not a makeup person, so I'm sure I am doing it wrong. And then I have to say, one of the hardest products that I've been having a hard time finding for natural makeup is mascara. It's a really hard thing to find, and especially in waterproof, because I'm a crybaby. I cry a lot. I'm a happy crier. I'm like, I cry at everything. So for me, finding mascara has been hard. Personally, right now, I'm loving the Pacifica. And this is the Aquarium Glaze, and this is in the Abyss. I have tried a bunch. I tried the Organic Wear by Physicians Formula. Hated it. I need to do a whole video on them, so I haven't gotten rid of it. The Lima Pure is nice, however, it's not waterproof, so I haven't done that. I know so many people that love 100% pure. Again, I'm not a big fan of it, so I've had it forever and I don't use it. So I have the Aquarium Glaze by Pacifica, and I like that, and I'm almost out, so there's not a lot in this container. I need to pick up some more. And this one this is the only one I don't have to order online. I can actually pick it up at Target. And that is awesome, because sometimes you can get really good deals where they'll have like buy one, get one, 25% off, or, spend $15, $20, get a $5 gift card. So that's always awesome when they have something like that, because then you can, get that deal. You can order it online if your Target doesn't carry it. You can. However, I've always found that I just pick it up at Target while I'm there, and price-wise, it seems to be pretty comparable to ordering it online. So, and there you go. So you can see I have my mascara on. Normally I'd put a second coat, but I am literally like out. So I don't think I'll be putting a second coat on. And then when I'm feeling very fun, I like to do the Red Apple lip liner, and this is just the natural. Like, we're getting ready to leave, so I'll put some on right now. This is the natural lip liner, and a lot of times I'll just fill it in and even wear it as a lipstick. I like it because I can work with pretty much all the colors that I have, and that's always a great thing. And let's see, let's go with, Twist and Pout. Yeah, let's go with Unpinkable today. We're gonna go with Unpinkable. Unpinkable is a little bit dark, so this is a little bit brave for me, but since we're going out. So this is Unpinkable by Red Apple, and it is a beautiful shade. I only put it on my top because it's dark enough to where it really distributes between the two. It's very soft and creamy, and it lasts a good long time. I love their lipsticks. It's gluten-free, it's animal-free, it's vegan-free. It's amazing. All of their products are. So if I could get everything in Red Apple, I would do that, because they have been an amazing company that I found to be very trustworthy and very willing to do what needs to be done. Again, like, being out of stock is frustrating, but I kind of have learned that if companies go out of stock, it's usually because they adhere to very high standards, similar to Young Living. And so that's where I've really fallen in love with the Red Apple products, and absolutely love them. And if you actually are interested in any Red Apple products, I'll put a link in the description for a discount code that you can use to get some. I have bought some of the products because I love them, and then they have actually given me some as well. So between the two, like I said, I keep trying new things and I keep buying new things. And then usually when I buy something, I'll just let them know I placed an order, and I'm going to go ahead and do a review on it, and they'll throw in something extra for me to add to the review or something. So I absolutely love that. Excuse me. And there you guys go. That's my natural makeup routine that I use. I'm super happy about all these products. If you guys have some products that you guys use in your natural makeup routine that you recommend, I would love to hear about them. I know I'm going to start exploring Tarte makeup a little bit more. I want to try their foundation. If you have any recommendations in that line, I would love to hear it for, eyeliners and brow pencils. So please share in the comments below so I can learn. And this is such a big transition from, the traditional makeups to natural makeups. But if you're familiar with the makeup industry and how laxed our regulations are in our makeup and beauty product industry, it's scary. Like, we haven't had new beauty product regulations since like the 1930s. And in Europe, there's over 1,000 different products or ingredients that we allow in our makeup that they have banned. And I think that says a lot. Like, I think in that same time frame, we've banned something like 10, and they've banned like 1,000. So we need to really step up our be vigilant about what we're putting on there. Because remember, our skin is our largest organ. What we put on our skin is going to absorb into our skin. The amount of toxins that absorbs into your skin is unbelievable. There's so much research and so many studies that have shown how dangerous it is. And I know in this journey of wellness, it's like if I'm going to try to, spend money on being healthy with my oils and with my supplements and, with eating, and then I turn around and throw a bunch of toxins on my face, my body is still getting them. And there's so many other areas that I have no control over. So if I can have some control over that, it's really important to me. And my daughter's been having fun trying to start playing with makeup. And so I've been purchasing this stuff for her as well. She may be only 9 years old, but I want to instill in her from the beginning that you just don't go out and buy junk from anywhere to play with or to put on your face. It needs to be quality, non-toxic stuff. So it might cost more, but in the long run, I think it's an important lesson to pass down to her. So that's what we've chosen to do. So there you guys go. I hope that helps you guys out. I hope gives you guys some tips and ideas. And I'd love to, again, to hear from you guys what your tips are for natural makeup. Thanks for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.